Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 5 of our weekly great near hentai fan service anime that is called Okusama ga Seitokaichou Season 2. Now, I gotta say, I told you, I enjoyed the last 2 episodes. I definitely did enjoy the last 2 episodes. But I gotta say, I said it just did not have that normal factor that like it's just full on like damn near hentai, just like full on sexual kind of moments going on, you know, those kind of things. Call me a pervert, but come on, if you're watching this, you ain't watching it for like, you know, like the story's pretty interesting as well too, but you ain't watching this flat out for a story. You're watching it because of the moments when we have things, when we have episodes like this. I've been saying as well, not just because, you know, the last 2 episodes I said they weren't as, you know, I guess you can say erotic as some of them. And I like Rin. Rin's an awesome character as well, and she's got some pretty nice oppai. But I've been wanting the president. I've been wanting Ui for like just since the beginning. We had the first episode and I was like, damn, she's my favorite girl, honestly. I like Rin as well, but she is my favorite girl, and we finally get another episode focused on her. It's literally like they were listening when I was like, please, I need the next episode to be a lot more, you know, and I needed to be focused on the president. I needed to be focused on Ui, you know? And guess what? I get it. We get to see her completely, she's obviously has a code, but damn, my boy Hayato, literally, like he said, she looked like 10 times more sexy than usual. She's already sexy, but in that moment, like, tank top, the straps coming off, seeing her, like, nipple a little bit as well, like, sweating, and just, like, oh gosh, I was like, Tim, how can you control yourself, you know? Then he goes and makes some rice porridge, puts it in her mouth. It starts to get even more erotic by the way she's, you know, taking it in. All of a sudden it starts spilling everywhere. She's like, oh, you gave me too much. It's like all the warm stuff is coming out. And I'm just over here like, no, you cannot do that. You can't say that. The way it looks like it's cum all over her, and the way she the suggestive kind of talking she's saying, if I was Hayato, I'd be like, there goes all my self-control. And honestly, it happened. He was about to just pounce on her, and then the doorbell rang as usual, and I'm just like, man, as always. And then guess who it is? As always, it's, I forget her name, the school nurse. Rin's sister appears at the door. She's always sexy as well, so, you know, maybe we have a threesome or something in this episode. I would not mind at all. Pretty much tells her she had some food. Rin made too much, so she was gonna give it to him. He asked her to go check up on, you know, she's a school nurse, so she can go check up on Ui, and yeah, he immediately regrets it. I would say I wouldn't regret it, because when I saw that, I was like, damn. Like he said, she's like pretty much normally always sexy. She's always sexy, and then you got sexier currently equals super sexy. I completely agree with your analysis, Hayato. With her just groping her boobs. Oh, yeah, her heartbeat's a little irregular. Yeah, this is how you know, feel for someone's heartbeat. Groping their boobs, groping their oppai. That makes total sense. And then, of course, no, you don't have to do this. I guess, is that really true? If it's a suppository, if it goes straight up your butt, you know, it affects you faster and you get better faster. I'm not too sure, but she gives him that. And not only does she give him that, well, for one thing, she wants to stay along to see her, you know, see him put it in her butt. Of course, he's not gonna let that happen. But she also gives him a condom, saying, hey, you know, while you're putting that up her butt, maybe you feel like putting something in the other hole. And I'm just over here this cracking up like, oh my god, she did not just say that. First, we have in this episode that moment where he's feeding the rice porridge, and she's like, oh, all that warm is too much, it's too big, there's all that warm stuff just falling all over me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And now you have over here like, oh, well, you know, it's true, when you're sticking it in one hole, maybe you want to stick something else in the other hole. And oh my gosh, I was like, Wow, I can't believe she said that. But of course, then it comes to the point they're in his room on his bed because she says it's more comfortable in there or something. Then she just like literally with her hand covering her, she's like she's ready, and it's just like holy crap! Thank for that erotic picture. He throws a little, I don't know, washcloth or something, little blanket thing on her butt, saying he can't, it's a little too erotic and he can't focus. So then he goes underneath. He cannot find her butthole. Just literally just like going all over there. For a moment, I thought he was just going in and out of her, her vajayjay, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? This is literally near hentai as you can get. Like literally, he's just in there, and then he finally finds it. He's like, "Are you ready?" Boom! Sticks his finger up her butthole. Oh, you have to go to pretty much like right over here, and leaves it there for a while, and all of a sudden she can't take it. She turns around after she's done and like shoves him into her boobs and knee into his groin, and his boner just goes wong wong, and he comes in his pants. Yeah, that's what happens. And then of course we see the end. It's pretty much him behind the door in the dark and her trying to call to him, and that was the end of the episode. Poor Hayato, my boy. I'm sorry that had to happen, but oh man, you should just went all the way. You should just went all the way. But yeah, awesome episode. Literally probably my favorite episode of the season so far. Like literally, you cannot lie that you were just like looking towards your door. Locked? Okay, yeah, it's locked. Oh damn, I cannot believe I'm watching this. This is near hentai moment, and like it's literally getting like right at the end when it ended. I was like, oh man, 8 minutes as usual, the 8 minutes of glory that this is. But honestly, it was a beautiful 8 minutes, and I loved it. Like I said, honestly, I think this episode was the best episode of the season so far, like hands down for sure. First episode, in my opinion, is my second favorite. The second episode is probably the third, and then after that, I'm not too sure about the other two. They're both really good, but in terms of like what they had, actually, you know what? No, episode 4 was better than episode 3. So that's my order. I say this episode was the best. Episode 1 was right after that. Episode 2 after that. Episode 5 after that. Episode 4 after that, and then episode 3. That's how I rank these episodes so far. Because literally, come on, you cannot say that this episode was not your favorite, because this one was literally just like, damn, the whole episode was just like, damn, literally, that's how I felt. Like, damn, I just keep saying damn because like, damn. Oh man, before I just continue saying damn the whole thing, I'm gonna end it here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. There's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And until next week, where we get to see another 8 minutes of glory, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in this next one. What are they going to change it up? Are we going to go back to Rin? Are we going to have more of Ui? Are we going to be in the school? Are we going to be at home? Or maybe we'll have, Rin's sister, the nurse, too. Maybe it'll be one with her, because we did have one in the last season that I thought was pretty damn hot. So maybe we'll have another one with her. Who the hell knows, honestly. But honestly, I cannot wait to see what they're going to have next in store for us, because this one was definitely awesome. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So till next time, see ya.